Welcome to Loathsome Things, a horror movie podcast, starring your friend Josh. That would be him there that I'm looking at on the monitor you can't see. And your casual acquaintance John.
Oh.
That would be my own damn self. Sitting. We'll go with sitting since I'm not standing. In front of a Japanese screen that will, I would say, 100% not stop the echo from being recorded.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It looks lovely.
Oh, it's everybody Wang Chung tonight.
Oh, that's from the same society.
Oh boy, Josh.
Yeah.
How are you doing? How are you doing, sir?
Oh man, I'm doing great. I am off today. I'm off tomorrow.
Oh.
I watched The Wicked.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh
sequel?
Man, not the sequel. The first one.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's so bad. I mean, I felt like the actors did a great job. Those main two. Ariana Grande was hilarious.
And Ebola Bandini did a great job.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting it to be that much singing. Like, I knew it was gonna have singing, and at least it did have like dialogue between the singing. But what I wasn't expecting is for it to only have singing instead of songs. Like, songs are like a whole like cohesive thing. And this didn't have songs. This was the weird version of musicals where instead of songs you just have singing. And it's not my favorite.
No, I am generally someone who absolutely despises musicals. I generally fucking hate them. And that includes, quote, the good ones.
Ooh.
My wife really wanted to see this, and so I went with her and kept a game face for the first 7.5 hours, I think. But then as it started to get into the second and third 7-hour stretches, I started to get a little worn out. And then I kind of caught a first wind somewhere around Jeff Goldblum, and then that went away, and then I just hated the rest of the movie and wanted to die.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry that you watched that bucket of shit.
It's okay. A second 2.5 or more hour long installment is coming up. And why, some might ask.
Yeah, my wife's penance for making me watch that was that she had to go see Nosferatu, which was torture for her. And because apparently I'm the only person in the country that liked that movie, but so I'm gonna make her like go see something if she drags me to that movie. I'll go take her to Keeper or something. I don't know.
Make her watch the new Frankenstein.
That she actually wants to watch.
Oh, okay. Does she know how gory it is?
No, and I'm not gonna tell her.
That's smart. Yeah.
She's okay with gore, and I think she's familiar with that story, so she doesn't really have a problem with it because it's more kind of the modern horror stuff, I think, that really kind of, it does what it's supposed to do. It upsets her, and she doesn't enjoy it, so it's like, well, then don't watch it. I get it.
So she's not a fan of figuring out exactly how to cut a person's mouth skin in just the right way so that it can be sewn into another person's butthole?
I know it's weird, but apparently that's not her bag, baby. I don't know.
Okay. But she liked Wicked?
Yeah.
I mean,
she did.
I mean, that movie is basically just sewing Ariana Grande's mouth hole into that other lady's butthole. I don't know her name, but you did, and I was impressed.
Yeah, Ebola Banana Cuddy.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
There it is.
I don't remember her name. She was great. She was great in it. She did a great job, but I still hated it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was beautiful. It was the costumes were.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, you know, who cares? It had Bo and Yang.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
it sure did. And like Jeff Goldblum wasn't just in it, but he had a lot to do. And the whole time Ariana Grande just looked real normal to me. It was good.
She just looks like somebody needs to rush her a sandwich stat.
Oh man, I honestly I hope she's doing okay because like, you know, Millie Bobby Brown Bon Jovi looks healthier than her. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Sure. And how are you, John?
Oh. Well, I'm coming up on week 11?
Ooh.
12? I don't even remember anymore in this class. I'm just puttering along, but I just turned in the final quote-unquote difficult paper. The last one is just prose talking about what skills you've learned and think you're good at and what you still need to work on kind of thing, which, in other words, bullshit. You can just say whatever. But,
yeah, you could just upload the syllabus to ChatGPT and tell it to make up some bullshit for you to say.
Pretty much. Yeah. And you'd probably be all right. But this paper was designing a lesson plan. I forget what it was based on. But anyways, you had to design a lesson plan. You had to come up with the activities. You had to fill out this lesson plan grid that shows the procedure. But then you had to justify your choices in a prose paper using some background material that they had provided. But I mean, it was written in prose. So if something's written in prose, I'm pretty much good to go. You know, I can bullshit my way through, you know, a 17-page college paper and get an A and start at the day it's due. You know, like I'm good on that. You know, if I have to sit there and analyze the past continuous, I'm fucked.
and you're just no good with verse.
Yes. I certainly could do worse. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Or couldn't.
End rhyme couplets. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just a little delirious. I feel better now than I did last time after the shock of failing that one paper. And this paper I felt a lot better about. So now I'm just kind of cruising, trying to get through to the end. And it'll be over mid-December, so less than a month.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And I should pass the class, barring some disaster, which I don't foresee happening. So yeah, that'll be good.
Oh, well, then it's definitely not going to happen.
Oh yeah, that's that's pretty much what I mean, I'm prepared for either. It's like, okay, if I fail another paper, I don't have to do this anymore. And if I don't fail another paper, I'll pass and get the certification in 3 weeks. So I guess it works out either way.
Hooray, or something. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, otherwise nothing's too exciting going on. So,
yeah. Damn, that feeling from college classes is so real that your midterm is done and you're in just this weird in between point between do I have to keep showing up or am I going to get a passing grade?
Yes.
Yeah.
Am I going to have to say goodbye to everyone with my tail between my legs? Or am I going to get a certificate that I don't want? Okay, good.
Yeah. And then you're going to move to Brazil, maybe.
Yeah, to Zazil. And
yeah.
we are going there on on the 22nd of December and staying for 2 weeks.
Ooh, El Christmasio.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And her parents are moving out of their house and into a 2-bedroom apartment on Monday. So by the time we get there, they'll already be moved in. And
hey!
I got the address plugged into Google Maps today, so I was looking at the neighborhood, and it looked very Brazilian.
Wow. I bet the driving directions for that are fraught with peril.
Oh, man. I mean, there were a Brazilian cars on the road. Oh, Lord.
Woo!
Yeah. So, what are we doing here?
Wow, wow.
Yosh?
Oh, today we're on your fantastic recommendation. We are reviewing Osgood Perkins's 2020 feminist retelling of a fairy tale called Hansel and Gretel, but in this one it's Gretel and Hansel because ladies first.
Oh, yeah. Flip it around.
Oh.
That was my first thought when I said that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Osgood Perkins, as you know, the son of some guy, who could say who, Blackcoat's daughter, Longlegs the monkey, and his upcoming film Young People. And this was one that he did before some of those and after others.
Yeah. Young People?
Young People. That's his new one that isn't out yet.
I thought Keeper was his new one.
Keeper's his new one that is out yet, you fucking idiot!
Oh, is he really? God, that guy is so prolific, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, apparently he made Keeper, like, in between making The Monkey. Like, they had to stop filming The Monkey, and so he was like, oh, okay, I'll slap this shit together real quick.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's Osgood, but not Osgreat, if you know what I mean.
It's Osgood.
Yeah. I don't know. Longlegs is fantastic. The monkey's hilarious. I don't remember liking Blackcoat's daughter, but I also don't remember the Blackcoat's daughter, so yeah.
I remember not finding it particularly interesting, but I also wasn't really paying that much attention. Like, I was hoping for something a little bit more lively, I guess. But now that I know that he made it, and I kind of know some of his signposts, I'm going to go back and watch it. Tubi's got it. And then he did what is it? I am the penis that lives in your pants.
Yes.
The third floor of your house. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah. Yeah. I am the tiny ball sack that lives in your pants.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And it stars the Jughead girl. Is that right? Lauren Carter Smith or whatever her name is. Ashley Carter Smith. Ashley
Brooklyn Clam Chowder Cartier.
That's it. That's it. Brooklyn Clam Chowder Cartier.
Yeah. Friend of the podcast.
Yep. And no need to look that up because it's real.
Oh, yeah. Queen of the microbangs herself.
Mm-hmm.
Portia DeSnossage.
That's... God damn it.
Yeah.
Portia DeSnossage is the one that got me.
That's the one. That's the breaker right there.
DeSnossage.
Yeah. It's also rude to Ellen DeGeneres, so it's super funny.
Portia DeSnossage. That makes me think of the JD and JD Vance, which stands for Jorgen de Penis.
What the fuck are you talking about?
My son says, you know what JD it stands for in JD Vance? And I was like, no. And he said, it stands for Jorgen de Penis. And apparently that's like a meme.
Nice. I was gonna say, could also be Jumpin' de Pillows.
And then I saw a thing on Instagram. It was a picture of some Air Jordans, but instead of like where the little Michael Jordan logo is, he's got his legs. He's doing the dunk. He has this giant penis hanging down, and it said Air Jorkins. So apparently Jorkin is a thing now.
Oh, thank God young people still exist.
Oh, and they're funnier than we are.
Yeah. Oh.
Into penis fans.
That's fit. Have you been watching the new South Park episodes?
Oh, no. I pretty much hate South Park.
Oh, man. I haven't paid attention to South Park in, like, if I had to guess, 30 years, but that's probably an overstatement. But yeah, this year they're going after Trump in full hilarity. Tiny penis in full view. He's having sex with Satan. He got Satan pregnant, and J.D. Vance is the little guy from Fantasy Island, basically.
Tattoo.
Yeah. And for some reason, Trump is Canadian with the, like, Terrence and Phillip head, and he's like, "Hey, Satan!"
Wow.
Yeah. It's the first time that I've known for South Park to be good in, like, a million years, so hooray!
Well, yeah, good for them.
Yeah, those two guys.
Jacqueline and Filipino coconuts.
There it is. It's accurate and socially acceptable.
What is it, Trey and Matt? I think
that's it. Yeah, Trey and Matt Stone Parker.
Yeah, Trey Anastasia from Fish and Tony Parker from Spider-Man or something.
Yeah, Spider-Man's cousin, Tony.
Old people making a podcast is so good where they can't remember anything.
They call me a reckoned boy.
Portia just sausage.
Yeah, a timely reference that everyone gets.
Oh man, that's killing me.
Speaking of timely references that everyone gets, this movie stars Sophia Lillis. See what I did there?
You best know her as the victim of a gangbang in It.
Oh my God, what is wrong with Stephen King? Why? Why, Stephen? Why?
Every time I see Sophia Lillis, I think of the girl from Stranger Things, the red-haired girl, and then I'm like, wait, no, that's not the girl from Stranger Things. That's the girl that got gangbanged in It.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. Unfortunate. She's also in The Chair Company as a character that I am not sure who she is because I haven't watched past the first episode.
Oh,
so,
okay.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
I still need to watch that. I've read other good things since you told me about it, too.
Yeah, and since I told you about it, I haven't watched another episode, so, every time I go over there, it's like a new episode is uploaded. I'm like, yeah, but do I feel like watching that? And it turns out that the answer has always been no.
When I can watch some guy eat a mountain of food on YouTube.
Oh, man. I could just rewatch the Conan O'Brien eating hot wings episode of that hot wing show.
That is an epic episode, though.
It's so good. I love it when he starts rubbing it all over his sweaty face.
He's drooling. It's like, dude, what are you doing to yourself? You're going to be in the hospital, man.
It's so good.
Anything for a bit. It's amazing.
And this movie also stars Alice, I guess, Kriege?
Sure.
Craigie? I don't know. But, she plays the witch, and she's most famous throughout all nerddom for being the Borg Queen in Star Trek The Next Generation and movies and Star Trek Picard and stuff like that. She's fucking awesome in that, and she's fucking awesome in this.
Yeah, she's great. Is she American? I'm not sure. She seems like she would be British, but I think if I remember, I'm always surprised to find out she's American.
I mean, she's probably like from Wales or Northumberland or something like that.
Close. She's South African.
Oh, crikey.
Oh, good. She's probably racist.
Oh, she's one of those Afrikaners that we keep hearing about now.
Oh, shit. Great.
It's great. What a great time to be white on that continent.
She was Elon Musk's nanny.
Oh, man. Stop swallowing the emeralds, little Longo.
Whoa.
Yeah. And, yeah, that's this whole movie. Congratulations.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Shot in and around, well, obviously more around than in Dublin, Ireland. Also, they got some shots in British Columbia because, you can't make a movie without shooting something in British Columbia.
True.
The cool house that the witch lived in was a set, apparently.
Oh.
And they also shot briefly in the ruins of the Hellfire Club outside of Dublin, which was a pretty cool fucking place, and you should look it up.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Pretty cool. Yeah, and this movie looks amazing because Braun or something.
Yeah. Is it the same Braun, the visual artist, Braun?
It's like Braun Studios, so I don't know if like that guy is involved or if it's just like, how LucasArts is.
Could be. Yeah. I mean, Perkins has a really great visual style, and it's very dominant in this film. It's slow paced, to be sure. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I was surprised the first time I saw it how much I liked it. Even my wife enjoyed it, which I was surprised she watched it. But yeah, she got past the ectoplasm in the first 5 minutes, and then was good after that. Except for the children's body parts being dumped on the table. That was a little rough.
That was a little rough, yeah.
Torching the hot goth witch was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool. The that old lady greasing the pole sensuously, that really got me bothered.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, just dip your blackened fingers into this jar of mechanical grease and then just stroke it up and down this weird pole for a while.
It's amazing how creepy it is to just make a woman's fingers black.
Yeah.
Like, you just do that and it's like, okay, that lady's really fucking scary.
Yeah, I mean, it's why black women have such a hard time in the world.
Oh, man, I mean, that's not just the fingers. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying.
Jesus Christ. We are so stupid.
It's good.
There's no hope.
Good. Yeah, this movie, you're right, it is slow, but, like, it's also, like, lingering on all of the cool shots. Like, the set architecture is great, everything looks amazing, everything, like, you're always expecting a weird something to happen, like, the kid is doing his weird nonsense with an axe, and you're like, oh shit, that tree is totally gonna fucking try to eat that kid, and it doesn't, but you're still, like, super into it the whole time, and, like, ready to be spellbound, so...
Yeah,
there's a
lot of menace in it. It has the feel of a fable. There's things that happen that make no fucking sense, but they fit in the overall just weird feel, like, well, I guess we'll get to it, but yeah, it's but I really like it. I mean, I think it's a cool film. It's an interesting twist, flamin' twist on the Hansel and Gretel story, where the kids are sent away from their poverty-stricken home to fuck off, basically, and then they get taken in by a witch who fattens them up because she's going to eat them, but then they trick her and trap her in the oven and go home delighted or something.
Yeah, tricker trapper.
Whoa. This is more about, finding your identity in life, growing up, female power, female...
Mm-hmm. Abortion.
Abortion agency, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
It's, it's kind of an obvious way to go with it, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't done well, and it's very entertaining and beautifully shot.
Yeah. And it's surprisingly funny. Like, the dialogue is in this non-authentic, old-timey speak, but then is peppered with this really good humor that is, like, asynchronous, but good. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun movie. It's a good time. You should watch it. You'll like it.
Yeah, I was reading some, like, part of an interview with him about it, and he was saying, I don't want thatched roofs and cauldrons, I don't want the obvious stuff, but I also want it to not really exist in any actual time. So, like the house is ultra modern, but it still feels like it's set in a different period, but it's so stylized and weird that it might as well just be in a completely different universe. So it has this otherworldly quality to it at all times, even when nothing weird is happening. So, and plus a hot goth witch. So,
hot goth witch. What else do you want? So that scene where her and her brother are running away from, like, the zombie dude, and then an arrow gets shot through the back of his head at her. Is that at the Hellfire Club? Was, like, that building that they were running away from the Hellfire Club? Because it looked, I guess modern-y.
Well, yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, but because I was wondering, I was like, when she goes to that weird makeup-faced creep's house at the beginning, that house was like a normal farmhouse. That didn't look Hellfire Clubby. So maybe that was it, because isn't that the only other structure in the entire film except their house?
Oh, man. There's... I don't know, man.
Yeah, but their house... Because apparently the Hellfire Club, from what I read, is on top of a hill outside of Dublin. And it's kind of prominent. It sticks out because it's kind of like... It's just in the middle of the nowhere on top of this hill. And it's in ruins, essentially. And they had a hell of a time shooting there, apparently, because it was raining all the time. And, and they didn't have a lot of time to be there, so everybody was fucking miserable. And apparently it's supposed to be like one of the most haunted places in Ireland, but he's like, it never even really entered our mind because we were so fucking busy and miserable. We just couldn't wait to get out of there.
Man, one of the most haunted places in Ireland is way more impressive than, like, one of the most haunted places in Texas.
Yeah. Come to the world's most haunted McDonald's. It's like,
I
don't.
The underpass where graves were moved once.
Yeah. Stupid.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. So, how does this movie go, John? What do we need to tell the nice people?
Well, as I said, it's set in some indeterminate time period in some otherworldly type place. Very, it's fall-ish. Everything's very orange and woody. Hansel and Gretel, or Gretel and Hansel, live with their mother in this shitty house, and their mother is batshit insane. Their father has died. They're poor. There's some sort of plague going on.
It's a famine, John.
Oh, that's right.
It's the potato famine.
Oh, shit. So the mother basically is banishing them to go live at a convent where, they love to take in young boys.
Yeah.
And Gretel's kind of, dragging her heels, and then the mother grabs an axe and slams it into the table and screams at her. So they leave, which, probably a good call.
Good call.
Then they're on their way to try to find some place, and they get into the woods, and there's weird shit in the woods. Oh, but before that,
Yeah.
God. We hear this little introduction, or see this little introduction about a little girl who was basically bewitched and developed faith powers. I think she was dying or something like that. And the trade-off was that the witch drew the ectoplasmic disease out of her mouth, which was disgusting, but then imbued her with witchy evil. And the girl apparently was, prone to being dark to begin with, so she just took to the evil part of witchery and then started killing everybody. Great. Then we switched to these two kids that live with their insane mother, who chops the table, and they leave, and they come across, she sends them to some noble dude's house or whatever, some guy that wears a powdered wig and has white makeup on his face and is really disgusting. And Gretel has to sit across from him, and he's like, "Are you complete?" or whatever the fuck he asks her, and he wants to bone her, but only if she's a virgin. And so she leaves, and then they stumble into a huntsman's place where there's a hearth and a cozy bedding situation, and they lay down, and then some ghoulish bald thing rises up behind Hansel and chases them out of the house, catches Hansel, and then before it can kill him, he smacks it in the face, which is hilarious.
It's awesome.
And somehow caves one of its eyes in, and then before it can retaliate, what I thought was a bullet, but turned out to be a really fast arrow, gets shot through the back of his head. He collapses and dies, and then we discovered that there's black people in this Renaissance world, and so they go into this guy's house, the huntsman, and he's good to them and doesn't try to fuck Sophia, so that's a win. And
that's a win.
He feeds them and then sends them off to go meet up with the foresters and try not to talk to wolves or some shit. I think her mom said that. Whatever. So they take off, and whatever. And so they're in the woods, and they keep seeing these dark figures watching them all the time, but it doesn't really come to anything. And then they start starving to death, and so they stumble across a field of mushrooms. Oh, delicious Amanita muscaria mushrooms. And of course they eat them and then start tripping. Lo and behold, they come across a ultra-modern house in the woods, and Gretel peeks through an all-seeing eye window fixture thing.
Fuck
and
yes.
Sees this gigantic table spread out with roasted meats and fresh fruit and baked breads and just, ridiculous amounts of food, cakes and pastries and all this shit. And
entire roasted pigs.
Amazing. So she lifts the window's open, so she lifts it up, and her brother gets inside, and then for some reason, even though she could have done the same thing, she goes and picks up a giant rock that she can barely lift and throws it 20 feet into the window, which doesn't break. And then the door opens, and she sees this witchy figure swoop on her brother, but then the door opens, and the brother's like, "Hey, come on in, it's fucking kick-ass in here, bitch!" And then they go in there and eat, and, it's this old witchy-looking lady with black fingers and weird teeth, and wears a black dress, and, couldn't possibly be a witch, although she does have a cool house. And she lets them stay, and they stay, and weird shit starts happening, and it becomes apparent that she is a witch, and she wants to teach Gretel how to become a witch because she knows that Gretel has witchy powers.
Witchy woo.
In there somewhere. And it doesn't take long to figure out that she intends to have Gretel eat her brother to seal the deal. And we learn later that she's eaten her own children to completely give herself over to the dark side of the Force. And things get weird. She teaches her about making spells and doing all this crap. And then Gretel starts having these weird vision-y dreams about a white basement, bricked basement inside the surprisingly gigantic house. And, basically realizes that this woman has eaten a whole bunch of children to maintain her witchiositude, and that this is her secret chamber where, in her younger form as a hot goth chick with tats, she dumps buckets of child guts and limbs, plus an arm that she pulls out of a barrel, a choice arm, and then it all congeals into delicious food. So now the spell is broken, and the next time they get fed, Gretel just sees disgusting rotten meat all over the table. So she realizes, that, okay, yes, this lady's a witch. She wants her to kill her brother. She's not hip to that lingo. So basically what happens is all hell breaks loose, and there's this kick-ass showdown in the basement-y area where the witch, hits into her hot goth vibe and has, hypnotized Hansel and is going to have him climb up this ladder into a cage so he can be roasted over the fire so Gretel can eat him. And Gretel, for some reason, is upset. I mean, I would have been thrilled. That kid is fucking annoying.
He's the worst.
And then she somehow is able to use her powers to make the groovy staff that the witch has leaning against a wall, pin the witch against the wall, who then gets torched in really cool looking blue flames. Then Gretel has the thing rip her head off, and she quickly burns into cool special effects death. And I guess at the last minute, Hansel is rescued. And then at the end of the movie, she sends Hansel off on a horse that she's enchanted, apparently, to go meet up with the foresters and find his own destiny. And she's going to stay there and be a good witch. She won't do bad things. And then her fingers turn black. Oh, but first she frees the souls of all the children that were eaten. And everything is great until she sees her fingers turn black and she's conflicted. And everything I've read said that the boy went to join the foresters, except he didn't. He went home and found the axe still stuck in the table. But I assume that was a sign that he would then take the axe and go join the foresters if he ever got strong enough to get it out of the fucking table. Pussy.
And then he spent a career as a serial killer of serial killers, and then he retired to become a lumberjack.
That's what it is. That's what it was.
Oh, and also she's a hot goth because instead of being the little girl in the pink hood that we got tricked into thinking she was, she's actually the little girl in the pink hood's evil mom, who is a hot goth lady and thinks that she'll be less threatening as an evil old crone in the woods.
Yeah, so there's that part where she says something near the end of the movie about how getting old sucks ass or something like that. Yeah. But she's not actually old.
No.
She's actually a hot goth chick with cool tats.
Yes.
But she hates being old, except that she isn't.
Yes.
I didn't understand that. Why does it matter how she presents herself to the girl? If she's nice to the girl and feeds her and gives them a lovely place to sleep, who gives a shit if she's a hot goth chick?
I mean, I really don't know. Also, why did it fucking matter with the pink hood? And there's this cool, this super badass third party witch who lives in a 2-dimensional triangle, for all I can tell, and just breathes through a black veil. Super badass shit going on. What's happening? Also,
who the fuck was that lady?
Yeah, I don't know.
That lady kicked
Was it
ass.
her? Yeah, get her in this movie more.
She lives in a fucking triangle.
It's so cool.
Also, they keep talking about how beautiful the girl is in pink, and I think that's the witch projecting because it was her as a little girl, and she's not beautiful. She's this ugly little fucker.
Oh, yeah, Someone needs to put that little girl up for adoption. Also, the horrible Frenchie makeup dude didn't want to have sex with her. He ran a brothel. And, that's why, the whole time she's in there, she just hears people fucking through all of the doors and walls. And then he wanted to know if she still had that hymen so that he could sell it for top dollar. You know.
Like it's a piece of gum.
Oh, no! No! It's cherry flavored!
Oh, my God. That guy was horrible.
Yeah. I mean, this movie is fantastic, especially at the beginning when things are actually happening, and then at the end when a really cool looking thing happens, but there's this whole middle period where just nothing happens. It's just
there's hair keeping and saw sharpening and ponytail ralphing and tea making. I mean, just a whole lot of nothing.
Oh yeah, a bunch of the little kid just spending time in the woods trying to figure out which trees he can and cannot chop down with a hand hatchet. I mean,
the whole pole jizzing scenario that goes on so forever.
Yeah.
Here, I shall now pass across to you my pot of pole jizz, what you shall dip thine phalanges upon, and pole massage my giant staff. Can we just get this over with? Because I don't care.
Please don't. Don't touch the staff.
Don't put your fingers in the pole jizz. Come on.
Yeah, okay, we get it. It's a phallic emblem, but then on the top it splits in half and it makes a giant V, so it's also a vagina power emblem. Okay, we get it. We see you, Osgood Perkins.
We saw your vagina. Just calm down.
Your vagina. Yeah. I mean, it's a great movie. It's all, she's a vegetarian. This is all a big analogy. It's pulling in the potato famine. She even talks about it at a certain point that, he's like, oh, it sure is a shame that all of you people are dying of starvation because of the potato famine. And she was like, well, yeah, but we're not dying of starvation because of the potato famine. We're dying of starvation because y'all are still making us ship away all of the food that we could eat and save ourselves with. And so I was like, yeah, let's get that in a movie. Thank you, Osgood Perkins, you stupid son of a bitch.
You dumb motherfucker.
Oh, why isn't Nicolas Cage a girl in this movie? Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, that's this movie. I gave it a 6.6. It is entertaining. It is at times boring. It is slow. It is striking. It has things that it's doing. It's worth your time. And it's worth watching commercials.
Yeah. I gave it a 6.6 as well. It could have been a 6.66 if he had leaned more into the, Jodorowsky type extreme weirdness and weird religious symbolism and stuff like that, and not gone so hard into the hyper stylized fable. Because it had a cool look, but there was one palette and one look, and that look lasted. Granted, it's only 87 minutes long, but having said that, it felt like 187 minutes.
I'm surprised it was only 87 minutes, because it felt like it took forever in the middle there.
Nothing happens until the last half hour, really. A few things happen, I guess, but nothing that interesting happens. And then all of a sudden it's done, and you're just kind of like, okay, no, that's fine, whatever.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I liked that. Yeah.
It had the potential to be great, but it's still very good.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Nice. So go out there and have already watched it. John, speaking of having already watched things, George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead. I'm giving it a 666. I love it. I rewatched it. It's fantastic.
It's wonderful. I love it every time I watch it. I've seen it 800 million times. I pretty much could replay the entire movie in my head if I was that cruel to myself.
Wow.
But I do love that movie, and I give it a 666 as well.
Fuck yes. Oh, dude, we are on a roll. Speaking of a roll, can you give off a roll of all of the things that you've been watching or listening to or media that you've been consuming over the past 2 weeks?
Sure enough. Okay. I've watched now the first 2 episodes of Welcome to Derry. The first one was awesome. There were great moments in the second one, but I already started getting a little bit bored because I never really ultimately gave a shit about it ever. But it's good, and it's definitely worth watching. I mean, it's very well made. The characters are well drawn. There's some surprises that are actually pretty awesome. That I won't give away because they're worth seeing for yourself. Particularly in the first episode, there's actually some stuff that happens where it's like, oh, well played. That was really good. We watched this Brazilian series on Amazon called Tremembé, which is a prison outside of São Paulo, the city, in São Paulo, the state. It's kind of like the prison where all the high-profile prisoners get sent, or at least they used to. I don't know if they still do this, but it's based on a true story. So there's a male and female facility there. So there was this famous couple in Brazil years ago that they lived in this luxury high-rise in Rio, and they threw their daughter, like in high-rises in Brazil, it's very common for people to have like netting over the patio so that kids won't fall. So they had like netting over the window in the daughter's room, but someone had cut the netting and thrown the girl out the penthouse suite to the ground below, and she survived the fall long enough for them to like medical people to be there as she died. It was horrible. So the parents were convicted and sent to Tremembé. Then there's this lady, Alice Matsunaga, who was married. Do you know the brand of... they have like chicken soup in pouches and stuff. It's called Yoki. Have you ever seen that brand?
Okay.
Like Fiesta or something. They have it sometimes. Anyways, it's owned by a family of Japanese descent in Brazil. And the son, who's like an heir to their bajillions, married this woman who was a prostitute. And he was abusive to her. So she killed him and dismembered him and threw his corpse in the woods. She went to this prison. Another one was a woman who killed her neighbor's son for some reason. I forget why, associated with some crime. I mean, it was just the worst of the worst. There was a woman who got her boyfriend and his brother to beat her parents to death because she didn't want him. They didn't want her to be with him. And then, of course, they all blamed each other, but it's widely considered her fault. But, so all these people are in this prison together, and it's just about the characters. And it was really good. We watched the third season. Awesome. It was really good. We watched the third season of Dark Winds, which was excellent. It features the final appearance on film of Robert Redford with George R.R. Martin, which was very strange. They're playing chess in a jail cell. They're playing chess, and it's just like, I'm like, oh, cool, that's Robert Redford. And then they say something. Did I tell you this already? I don't think I did. I told somebody. And
no, not me.
No, and then they show George R.R. Martin, and I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, my God, that's George R.R. Martin.
That's George Robert Redford Martin.
And so they have a little exchange, which was cool. But that was it's a great show, and that was a great season. What else have I seen that was worth a shite? I've just been listening to a bunch of books by this Irish mystery writer, Tana French. She's a really, really good writer. Like, just despite genre, she's just a great writer. She has really cool characters, and so her books are really, really fun because they have murders in them, like as a standard murder mystery, and you have to try and figure out who did it, but it's really more about the characters and their lives and stuff, and it's just so well written. So I've been really enjoying her shit, but that's about it.
Nice.
Really. I haven't had a lot of time to watch stuff. How about you?
Oh, man. I liked it there when you were just, like, listing off the horrendous crimes of people. It's like a really short, hyphenated version of My Favorite Murder for a second, where it's just like, oh yeah, and then there was this one guy and he was cutting off people's arms until they died. It's like, oh, fuck yes, here we go. Just like going down the list of, that was tremendous.
Well, it's crazy. It's crazy because in Brazilian prisons, they have conjugal visits. And so like once every however often, all the spouses or girlfriends or whoever prostitutes or they con to come in there and visit them, come in and they go to these little rooms and they just fuck their hearts out, like they just, and then they're like, okay, well here's the chips I brought and some Coke for you. Have a good time. See you next time. And then they leave and they get like periods where they can be let out for a week and just go visit their family for a week. I'm like, she threw her kid off the balcony, but you let her go home for a week. She'll come back.
I mean, and it's not like she can throw other kids off a balcony now.
It's just so weird how different it is, No, I was going to say there was one more thing I watched. There's this documentary that we watched on Netflix about these rich Greek people who live up in New England. Ooh. And I mean, like filthy rich. And one of the daughters, the guy had like 4 or 5 daughters, and he was a domineering father and could be kind of violent and stuff. So they were all scared of him, basically. But one daughter was kind of rebellious and moved to California and, fought with her dad about it, but ended up getting married and had this kid. The kid was severely autistic. And essentially, one day somebody murdered the father, like the grandfather or whatever, like in his bed, shot him in the head with a high-powered rifle and exploded his head. And it pointed to the boy, the autistic boy. And a couple of years later, he goes fishing with his mother. They weren't able to file charges against him because they didn't have enough evidence. A couple of years later, he goes fishing with his mother, and the boat mysteriously sinks with his mother in it. And 8 days later, they find him on a life raft, perfectly healthy. Like, he swims to the ship that finds him and climbs up the ladder by himself. Like, he's fine. He's been lost at sea for 8 days. It was clear that he had just, he had just sunk the boat. Like, he was probably hiding somewhere. Had already killed his mother. Then he sunk the boat, got in the life raft, and, flagged down a ship or whatever. So, eventually, they press charges on this fucking idiot. And he kills himself in jail.
Shit. No.
It's fucking crazy. It is a crazy documentary.
Oh my god. Wow.
It was really good.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Well, John, have you watched the first episodes of Gilligan's new show, Pluribus?
Gilligan's new show? Oh, Vince Gilligan? Is that his name?
Yes, sir.
Is that his name? Yeah, I guess it is. No, I've heard it's really good, but I have not watched it.
Okay. I don't know if I would say good. It's interesting. Yeah, it's disappointing, but I think part of the point is for it to be disappointing. Like, there's a scene where she goes to meet a bunch of people that she really, really wants to meet and talk to, and then she meets with them, and the meeting with them is just really, like, uneventful and disappointing to her and to us, the audience. So I don't really know what exactly the show is going for yet, but I feel not on board. But I'm gonna keep watching, but I'm not gonna pay for Apple Plus.
Oh, it's on Apple. Doesn't it have some weird conceit about it? Like there's some weird concept behind it? Like it's kind of surreal or something? Yeah, that can be
it's basically what if some movies that we've reviewed, but not quite like that.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you watch the first episode, you'll be like, oh, yeah, it's exactly that.
Does it look like all the other Apple Plus shows? It has that weird orangey colored glow, and like all Apple shows look the same. I don't know what, it's weird.
Yeah, it does. It looks like take fucking Breaking Bad, but like put it through the Apple TV filter, and there you go. Yeah, it has that weird, like, almost cheap but yet somehow expensive look to it.
All their shows all their shows look like somebody said, make a show that's kind of like Steven Spielberg would make, but not as good and with cheap modern colors.
Yes. Yeah. Really, really suck the soul right out of it and just like paint by numbers on this bitch.
And then make a trailer for it that makes it sound like the greatest film ever, but don't put anything in the trailer.
Yeah. It's the greatest show you've never seen, and if you don't see it before your friends do, you're a stupid poo-poo head.
You know, Silo season 1 was pretty good, I will say that. And that comedy...
Is that the one with Ann Perkins dying, like, in the first episode?
Yes. Wait. Ann Perkins as in Parks and Rec? Wait. Who the hell is Ann Perkins? Oh, I was thinking it was...
Ann Perkins from Parks and Rec.
I don't know. It's a bunch of people who live in an underground...
Jones.
Yeah, Rashida Jones. Yes, that is the Rashida Jones show. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first season was pretty good. We started the second season, and I just was like, no, not doing it. So I didn't get any further. That comedy series that they have with Vince Vaughn is actually pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't make it through the first season of Silo. There's that whole, like, scene where they're trying to get a gear out of the thing and hammer the gear and get it back in the thing before everything blows up, and I was just like, I don't care. I really don't care at all.
Yeah, every time I think about that show, I'm just like, fuck that show. I don't care anymore. Yeah. So, yeah. What else did you watch?
I also watched the first episodes of I Love L.A. It's a raunchy comedy series on HBO Max, and it stars Odessa Zion from the Hellraiser movie, the remake.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
Yeah, it's funny. It's about, like, super wealthy, obnoxious Los Angeles fame people, but it's, like, over the top with how they approach and handle things. And then there's also, like, very strangely, like, sincere, honest things not related to that showing up in the movie. And it has Josh Hutcherson in it, too.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, actually, that show about where Harrison Ford plays the therapist, I think it's got, Seth Rogen in it, of course.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Jason, the Freaks and Geeks guy, the tall guy from Jason Segel. Is that right? Josh Segel? Jason Segel? Siegi Social Ducken?
Yeah.
Jankel Tokus?
Torshul Borgentieff?
Yeah, it stars Torshul Borgentieff from Freaks and Geeks. And that show was really funny. Yeah.
I have no idea what show you're talking about.
He plays a therapist, and that Jorshin Borgentieff plays a therapist who's traumatized because his wife's died, and he lives with his daughter, but he's pretty tuned out. So he needs therapy, but he's also providing therapy. And it sounds terrible, but it's actually really funny. Yeah.
Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
Wow. I have no idea what this is. I can't even picture the concept of what you're talking about. I assume it's one of those ones set in Montana and about cowboys jerking each other off.
That's it. That's what it is.
Yeah. Landmans.
Oh, I saw the first episode of the second season of that. That was good.
Oh, is it good?
Shrinking.
Is that the one with Sylvester Shrink? I've not heard. Is that the one where they get small?
Landman?
No, shrink. Okay.
Oh, no,
we're having the same conversation right now.
Sorry, shrinking is the Harrison Ford thing, and they get really small.
Oh, yeah.
Landman is the Billy Bob Thornton series on Paramount Plus about oil industry in Texas. It's actually a really good show.
And is Sylvester Stallone in that one?
That's Tulsa King.
Oh, okay. That makes sense now.
Which I haven't seen, but it's made by that Taylor Sheridan guy, because 99% of all shows on television are made by Taylor Sheridan.
I used to live in Sheridan.
He made all the Yellowstone series, and Landman, and Mayor of Easttown, and Tulsa King, and just a whole bunch of shows. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. I haven't watched any of it because I do not care. Like, oh, you know what would be really good? It's a show about Yellowstone. I'm like, oh, is it talking about the neat geological features? No. Oh.
Yeah, that one, I haven't watched any of those. They don't look very interesting to me.
Yeah. Thank God. Yeah, because Harrison Ford's in there, like a prequel or something.
Yeah,
like,
he's in one of those.
It's all messed up. Yeah.
Helen Mirren or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Hollywood has gone straight into the butthole.
Yes, it has. Because it used to be so good.
It was so good, you guys. You don't even remember. You don't even remember how good Hollywood used to be.
Oh
you could
God.
just throw women off a boat and it was fine.
That's what they say.
Yeah. Make Hollywood great again, macaw. Macaw. Oh, fantastic. Well, John, 2 weeks from now, when we reconvene, we're gonna watch. We're gonna revisit our episode 22 movie, Tobe Hooper's Funhouse from 1981.
Awesome.
Getting to gear, and then we're also going to be, because it's going to be December, and I really like to be profane in December. This December, because we just watched a George A. Romero movie, I figured we should stick with the George A's. So this time, we're going to be watching George A. Johnson's 2018 Thy Neighbor. It's one I've referenced before. It's technically not a horror movie. Technically, it's a thriller drama, but I think we'll have a good time reviewing it.
Ooh, I've not watched this. Interesting.
I bet you haven't. Yeah.
Oh, no. George.
It is available anywhere that bad movies are found.
Cool. I see. Yeah, it's on Booby.
It's on Booby. It's probably on Pluto. It's probably on Plex. It's probably on Midnight
It's
Turgeon.
Fandango at home. Roku channel,
yeah.
All free. It looks
Fandango.
Jesus.
What
bad.
What a great brand. Fandango still kicking around with AOL and Facebook.
Man, if there's anything I love, it's Mandingo.
Oh, Fandango Unchained.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
All right, bye, fuckers.
Sorry you all have to Porsche McSnausage.